Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. We have made it to Byzantium, and on that, it actually looks like there's a load of stuff that we can just pick up for free around here, so that's kind of cool. We are going to go and see Ellie's parents. We just landed. We've had a very quick look around a small part of the docking port. This is a freighter docking port, not one of those commercial ones or tourist ones. This is where all the heavy shipments come in. No one saw me take that one. One of them was fine, the other one would have been stealing. Technician can ignore us. So yeah, we're going to go and meet Ellie's parents, and we're going to pretend like we are the worst scum in the universe. At least that's kind of what she's asked us to do. And who am I to disappoint?
Wow. I can do that.
How'd I do that? I'm just good at lockpicking Felix. Felix is impressed by just about everything under the sun. Yeah, these are no longer scrap mechanicals.
Hey, I saw that.
Sorry.
What
Sorry.
do you think you're doing?
That was a mistake. Honest mistake. Nothing at all.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
No, it was a genuine mistake.
Agree with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Board reputation decreased. Right. Off to a good start of the episode. Let's have a look at our reputation. So the board is neutral, mostly positive-ish, a bit negative-ish. Yeah. I do think it's probably worth us having a quick check in the ship just before we go further into Byzantium, just to see if there's any legacy from Monarch for what we've done over there. Because when we were on Terra 2 in the other parts, we got a little thing in our cabin to commemorate what happened.
Like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
Okay,
Yeah.
but who?
The Iconoclast, now that Zora's in charge, the Iconoclasts have a fighting chance of survival and spreading from Monarch.
Come on, Ellie, Sammy, people. I guess he could be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech.
Crown Lanterns, Sanja donated these after you helped MSI. So yeah, the place is kind of fleshing out a little.
And what about me?
A scion of Byzantium turned to banditry?
And what's this? Graham's patch. Torn from Graham's jacket, Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way. I don't know. Gotta let it go. Abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Take it with my thanks. If you ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay.
Gotta be the Masked Marketeer.
Well, that's kind of lovely. And a spare sentry saber, which...
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Thanks, Ada. Oh, hang on.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Antibiotics Secret Lab 0027. Courtesy of the abandoned lab in Roseway. Yeah, the collectibles are definitely coming along. Alright, back to what we were doing, which is Ellie's family. Not to be confused with the assassination mission, because we do have an assassination mission here as well. Right, so you guys and all your stuff
That's what we really need.
More of you
is not for
standing in my
stealing.
light?
That's all closed. That's free. That's free. A workbench. Ooh. Let's have a look and see how much it costs to tinker our science weapons. 1,000. It is capped at 1,000. Oh, we can upgrade. We can upgrade. Right. Okay. This is a big thing. So let's up the mind control rate, because this one is definitely cheap. What level are we looking to get it to? About 27, maybe. Our current handgun is 49. This now does 50 damage, so technically does more damage, but it uses long guns as opposed to handguns. But it means I'm more inclined to use it, is the thing. I don't think we'll do any of the ones at 1,000 just yet, because if we get 2 more levels, we can drop that cost 90%. But this is now quite practical. Can I not just swap them over? Fine, we'll do it in the inventory screen. Game's gonna make me do stuff properly. Let's do it properly. Woo, 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 woo. Not gonna shoot this guy. Okay, let's start investigating Byzantium proper. So I thought for a second that said secret access. Street access is this way. Right, so there's a little elevator. What's down this alleyway? Looks like just people that used to work around the docks who've become institutionalized and don't have anything better to do with their time. Definitely legitimate work that's all going on around here.
Okay. How'd you do that so fast?
The advantage of the higher level lockpicking, we can steal really effectively and really quickly. Don't think there's going to be anything to grab in here. That requires docking bay terminal codes. So maybe there's going to be some more intrigue that goes on with the docking bay terminal. Are we going to get impounded or something? You're a retiree, you're a retiree, you're all retirees. And that's sealed. Right. Let's take the elevator, head up to the street level. Such a bop. You two let me down. There was very little dancing. Oh, wow. Hold on a moment. Let's fit in. Which is our dialogue skills? That's our dialogue skills. There we go. What? We look like the proper person now. Do I want to boost our persuade skills? What other hats do we have that would be useful for dialogue? Determination, no, not really. Right, let's mark some of these that we've just recently got. That's a big fat no. Bleed duration is interesting but not helpful. Handguns +5 is interesting. And it's 33 armor, actually. Not worth it, though. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. This has the potential to be more powerful than this in 2 levels if it got upgraded. But I think our current one's probably fine. That's Persuade. Our current thing is Persuade better. So we may as well get rid of that. Defense skills, no good. Lockpick we're keeping. Keeping the eye patch just because it's cool. Keeping the hack armor. Yeah, I think actually that's probably it in terms of worthwhile like dialogue skills. Okay, this is our best combination. That's going to give us 106 persuade. Persuade and then lie and then intimidate. That is
Why
the way
can't
we do
something
things.
exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Indeed it does.
Don't you ever
I
want
like
to
you
look
can see
fun?
down into the terminal from here.
Blown to bits overhead.
Alright, so from up here, that's like the elevator down.
Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Purple berry crunch.
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
Yeah, it's mine.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
We've got a nav key. Oh, it's the little janitor. I'm sure Ada would like to meet that one. Let's not introduce them. Quarantined, sprat sighted.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Might talk to you in a moment. More interested in what's dotting around the area. So, Maverick Johnston.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
It's the top hat, isn't it? I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Yeah, Felix here. I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Oh, really? What are you offering?
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Thanks, Ellie.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure, I'll give it a go.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Amazing. The Odeon is still going. Alright, well, that's an actual quest that I was not expecting to get. Let's carry on into town. This place is very cool.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Just imagine busting up all these windows, looting all these stores.
You can tell why we brought Felix along for this. Pardon the mess, we're getting a facelift. Okay.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
So not everyone is happy in paradise. Oh my god. Forsyth luxury munitions, guns, weapons, and ammunition. I am curious.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place.
I like the eye patch.
Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Let me see what you got. Are these high quality? Level 29, so they're not high quality. That's a decent long eye assault rifle. First of all, let's just sell our junk. Our current Deadeye assault rifle is level 21. His one is level 26. And it's cheap. And it does more damage. So yeah, we're gonna buy that. I never thought I would buy a gun from a shop, but here we are. Feels a bit bad after we spent so much money upgrading the old one. Oh, it's a Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. Even better. Well, I guess we'll just have to mark this one down. It would be good to stick some mods on this next time we're in a place to be able to do that. So we can definitely get rid of the hunting rifle ultra. It still does a little bit more damage than this, but for that tiny difference, it's not worth us holding on to it. I'm going to keep our modified shotgun for now, unless there is a better shotgun here. Let's just mark all of these for selling.
Come to do your part to defend our fair city.
No,
What can I help you find?
I want to check out your shotguns, actually. So, what have we got that can pack a punch at close range? You don't really... Flamethrower 2.0. That's a lot of DPS. It doesn't really feel like there's a lot of amazing stuff in there. I mean, there is good stuff, don't get me wrong, but... I kind of wish I'd seen this beforehand. The pink slip. No need to see HR. So I think that's doing the same amount of damage as our current one that we've just bought. Let's sell the junk. So now we don't need to worry about that. Our shotgun is 72, but they don't have shotguns at the moment. So I think we're going to have to just make do with what we've got. I don't care enough about my companions to gear them up. So yeah, let's leave it at that. I would love to break these open. Some of the guns look really cool. Thank you very much for your custom. But no, nothing worth taking in there. Okay, we're done. We won't explore the square fully. I want to kind of get over to Ellie's parents quickly. So we're doing sort of like a right wall hug as we move around here. We go round this way, check out all the buildings along the edge, and then we'll make it to her place without too much hassle.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow.
Hey there, corporate trooper. Energy cells. That's a pretty nice bolt pistol too. I wonder how much we'd be able to upgrade the rifle that we've just picked up. Let's have a look in this Bureau of Exploration. Hey, Victor.
Are you lost? Sorry, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Well, not exactly lost, more exploring. This is the Bureau of Exploration, right? Okay, got some vending machines. Can't access his terminal. He does have a revolver, though.
What do you think you're doing?
Wow, he spotted that. Nothing at all.
Well then, carry on.
Now that's going to have damaged our reputation a little bit more with the board. Oh, actually, it doesn't look like it did. Maybe he's independent. He was very observant, though. Let's have a chat with Alonso.
Well, you're obviously not from around here. I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
Okay. Well, what gave it away? No, I'm just here to take in the sights.
Are you serious? You're a sightseer? I didn't know people like you even existed. Oh, this is just too perfect.
You're going to try and sell me something.
Alonso Vallejos. Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth. I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of sorts. Think of it as a guided journey across Halcyon. Would you be interested in a trial run?
Is it free?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure.
Oh, you're selling
That
it.
slogan's a work in progress. So, what do you think? Are you interested?
Same question. Is it free?
Outstanding! Here, you'll need this special triangulating device. Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon.
I'm sure we'll get
When
paid
you
for
find
this.
a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you to the next stop on your tour. Find every beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat.
We get a hat. Awesome. All right, I'm off. Can't get through that door. That goes upstairs, which I don't think we'll do just yet. We can definitely pick this. I don't think he's going to mind.
Wow. Did you do that?
So I'm just going to steal everything. Come on, guys. Don't open the door while I'm working. Okay. You can come in now. There's nothing left. Such a mystery where that all went. It's a cool little place, though, this. Right, we've been distracted too long. Let's get back to Ellie's parents. As much as Byzantium is a lovely place, it's clearly in need of a spot of maintenance. And there is a lot of, like, mag picks, bypass shunts and other stuff lying around. Both repairs and renovation. Why would there be so many? That's the thing I can't figure out.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch?
What's this? Ah, this is the Odeon Pictures. Okay. Well, let's go in, seeing as we're passing. Hi.
For all audition, please use the elevator on the left. For all audition, please use the elevator on the left.
While we're here, let's see if we can make it in the movies. No elevator music this time. You two are let off with a warning.
Are you gonna do this? Hold on. Gotta fix my hair.
My cousin did pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Ooh, terror on Monarch. We've seen these posters all around, actually. Do not disturb when the lights are on. The lights are on, so let's not disturb.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
We're gonna just kill someone. Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
So give me a gun. I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Oh my god, these are actors and they're gonna die horribly. Note from Maverick. You call these crates? We need at least twice as many, and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. And real space adventures have crates! Next time I see the set, it better be loads and loads of fucking crates, or you are fucking fired. Yeah, these guys are gonna die horribly. So horribly. I guess my mark is slap bang in the middle, but...
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
I bet you will. Joke's on you, idiot! Those crates are just decoys!
They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
I like Ellie.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Show don't tell, buddy. The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
Wow, you got a real limited edition? With 10% more ammo for 12% more carnage?
Quit upstaging me! I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
He's gonna die. You ran like a coward then, you'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Sounds almost legit. Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Haha. Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get to kill them.
That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
Cool. Well, may as well loot the
There's
room.
my star. Walk and talk with me.
Sure. Just after I've taken everything that's not nailed down in this place. What's this? I can't interact with that one. I think we might have grabbed... Oh, nearly grabbed everything. Get all that. And all those lovely bits. Can't do anything else out the back. Right. Hey.
That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
Now and then. You bet.
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
Sure. I mean, it's a good amount of XP that we just got off showing up for an audition. And the board seems to like us. Staff only. I wonder if there's anything else here that's worth exploring. I suspect not. Back down we go. You two did alright. Good job. Nice improvisation there, Felix. Talking about the grenade launcher. Added to the authenticity. Back out into Byzantium we go. We're nearly at Ellie's parents' place.
Vodka. Aftertaste the ring.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Hello.
After a deep and thorough examination of our
So many things to steal. Oh, this whole area has got lootables.
profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued Halcyon is healthy.
Grab all of that. I'm going to need to climb up out of this.
In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details,
Who's leaving these things around? I have no idea.
for now, my friends, keep up the hard
I
work.
wonder if there's more stuff if we follow the river. For now, that is not part of our plan, though. Well, it does look like there is. Okay. We'll just check this little bit out, and then we'll head back.
Real slick.
There may be further ones further down, but that is moving us away from our intended destination. You didn't see anything? Nope, nothing at all.
Byzantium Estates. Built on the...
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Lovely.
Oh, so it's not me this time.
In we go. This is pretty nice. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so there's just a couple of rooms. Let's check the other room first. Actually, let's rob your family. Rum and something. Can't get into the other room. Can, however, steal the random 7 bits on the edge. Hi!
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss. We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we?
Right, remember, we've got to play the
Speaking of
part.
surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
You betcha. Fancy place. Probably take a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up. These floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble. Let's say, keep going, Ellie. I like where this is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
Did they win the lottery or something?
We thought you were dead.
Not for lack of people trying, believe me.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you're about to apologize?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position
Cashed
would
in
do.
an insurance policy?
We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
I really don't like these two. So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Oh? You know she's a professional.
Shh. Someone could hear you.
That's the point.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
That is an absurd story.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
I think at this point we just listen quietly.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Let's exploit them. You knew your daughter, you know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see. That's it? You just want us to disappear now? Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
No, of course not. I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Doesn't feel massively satisfying for you, Ellie. Are you sure? We could do some shooting.
Let's talk outside.
Alright, that seems fair. We could also come back and rob the place. I'd be up for that.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
Yeah, they shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently.
Well, you might not be the smartest, Ellie.
Sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
It seems like a reasonable estimate. It's a very specific fantasy, though.
Shh. I'm getting to the good part.
Oh?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene.
Like you just did.
Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
I mean, we could go in and get them to act this up, but you're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even.
You could be all of those things at once.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Well, I'm sorry it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Yeah, both of those things are pretty bad. But this episode reflects on them, not on you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Alright. You gotta surround yourself with people who'll really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like...
Telling the insurance company?
Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
I'll be up for that. Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me.
I'm up for a bit of insurance
money
fraud.
without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Haha. Okay, how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. And I think that's what we're going to be focusing on next time. The insurance office is just a short way back, the way we came by the looks of it. Yeah, back towards the main section. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.